morning, guys. We are starting out the day going to help my husband. He went to go stack hay this morning and just called me a couple minutes ago. He has some clutch issues, so I am taking some tools over to him and basically just being a second set of eyes and hoping the pickup gets me there. This thing doesn't get off the farm much. I did check the mileage. Our gas gauge doesn't work on it. And so I checked the mileage. It's only at 45 miles. And I think we get like 120 to the tank. And I'm pretty sure we filled it when we took sheep to the sale a week and a half ago. So I should be okay. And I do have a gas can in the back that if I were to run out, I could fill. Put 5 gallons in to get me to the gas station. So I won't be a sitting duck. But anyway, yeah, this wasn't on my morning plans. But kind of just waiting for it not to be quite so stinking cold. And then I don't know that I'm going to be able to bale the north field probably until tomorrow or maybe even the next day. It's pretty heavy. But the south field, I'm guessing I can get into that one today, most definitely tomorrow. So I'm going to pick his brain on that when I get over there, and I need to shut my tailgate before I get out on the road. So we will catch back up with you in a little bit when I get to the field and figure out what he has going on or doesn't have going on. He has this little white piece that we couldn't quite get onto the bolt. And so, being the ingenious person that he is, instead of trying to jam it on there and break it, he just screwed it into the pickup and let it screw itself onto the bolt. And now we're just hoping it's semi-straight. It kind of looks a little...
I hope I didn't outsmart myself.
It looks a little cattywampus.
Well, it's not. But... now that it's made it bigger...
it's not going to fit through there.
Now this hole is too.
Oh, it kind of started to go.
Mm-hmm.
These are all parts and pieces to the clutch that
isn't working right now.
Quit working on him. I got a hammer.
So the problem is, if it doesn't have like some movement,
then it's not going to move your clutch at all.
Right.
Well, you can't thin that down anymore. He just spent like 45 minutes dremeling that white piece to get it to fit onto the bolt.
Didn't quite fit. Did she just get in?
Yes, she did just jump in.
Out. Off. She wanted to go.
I'm sure she did.
Now she's going to go sit on the porch and pout.
Good.
It's all right. We're going to go down to the barn shop.
Okay. This has been basically an all-day project. It is, I don't know, it's after 1 o'clock. I know that. 1:30 maybe. We're home again, getting more parts and pieces. We just grabbed the tubing box because he thinks that the clutch, so his clutch is gone. There's no clutch whatsoever. He thinks it's leaking in the line, so we need to cut the line and repair the line, and yeah. So I don't think I'm going to get any baling done today. That will probably be a tomorrow project. His plan was to get the stacking done that he needed to get done, come home and do baling so that I didn't have to. That's not going to happen now. It was good in theory. It was a sweet thought. But I think it is just not going to happen. So we're getting parts and pieces and then heading back to the field, taking the whole line apart and replacing the whole line and going from there. I don't know when I'm going to get home. I have so much to do. I had big plans today and none of them happened. And tomorrow I probably won't be home until like 1 or 2 o'clock. So, and as thin as that is, I don't want to bale it in the heat of the day like we normally do. I would like to have a little bit of dew on it, which is why I was going to bale earlier today. Anyway, that's where we're at.
Don't get me in trouble, people. What did I do now?
Nothing. Nothing. I was saying how nice you were, that you were going to have the stacking done and come home and bale for me. And
Yep, got a bright early start.
yep, he was out of the house by 7, and at 9 o'clock.
And by 7:20, I was broke down.
And he called me at 9 o'clock. I was just finished watering the sheep, had only barely made it back to the pickup, hadn't even finished my first cup of coffee, and he called. And we've been at this ever since.
And we're not a lot closer than we were.
We're nowhere near closer. Our easy fix was not an easy fix. So let's go get parts and pieces and carry on. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow will be a better day.
Because I got to go back to work tomorrow.
I know, and I won't get home till probably 1 or 2. So baling isn't going to happen until tomorrow evening. It's too thin to bale in the heat of the day.
Yeah, but tomorrow will be 60 degrees.
Oh, that's
There'll be no
right.
heat of the heat of the heat.
That's true. So I could still come home because it is only supposed to get like 65 degrees or something tomorrow. So I could come home.
Yeah.
And bail tomorrow
That's
afternoon.
Southfield. Still got to get far enough along to get the baler unhooked or get the tractor unhooked off the disc, put the pins back in for the baler, hook the baler up, restring the baler, grease the baler, and send it on its merry little way. Let me know how far you get this afternoon.
He thinks I'm going to get home before I have to feed. He's funny. Well,
This will fit. It's just
yeah,
not
it's
the
just not the-
appropriate one.
and I know there's nothing in that pickup because we cleaned it.
Yeah, that was dumb of us.
It's not gonna like fall on us, is it?
Not yet, no.
That whole thing. Oh, there's her leak.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a little bit corroded.
Yep.
Okay. Well, at least we cut the right line.
Yeah. I guess that's always a win.
But we had to take the front of the nose of the stacker off to get to that point. So now we cut this piece. I say we like I have a freaking clue what I'm doing. He will cut this piece and then put everything back together. But instead of going through that hole right there, which is where this whole thing was shoved in, we're gonna go under, around, and through, and
To grandmother's house. We go.
there you go.
Ooh. That wasn't what I wanted to have happen. Oh. Nah, good. Oops, wrong way.
Other way.
I started
Yeah.
the right way.
Don't retighten it. So we got the other side done, but we need to make this little flangey thingy here on this broken piece. So that's what we did on the other side, and that's what we need to do over here. That's what all those fancy little parts and pieces were.
Okay, so that goes on there. That goes there. Actually, put this on here so I don't lose it,
That would be a good idea,
because we know how I
because
get.
we'll knock something down and that would be bad.
Then we just put this, and it goes right there. Some more in there. That, and then they tell you to measure it with this one. Close enough. I need my wrenches.
Cheater.
This one will be a little easier because I got like metal to lean against. See what I mean?
I gotcha. So it doesn't move quite
It
as
doesn't
much.
move as freely as it did. Okay, so that goes in there.
You let me know if I need to hold a piece or a part
Here a minute.
and when.
Here a minute.
This little piece goes into the pipe, and then as this thing cinches down on it, it will expand the pipe.
What I don't like
Mm-hmm.
is that apparently our cut ended up a little crooked because this doesn't want to like
sit flat.
Sit flat. So I'm not sure what that's going to be or look like as we go. It'll either split it, or it'll ruin it, or it'll something.
Hopefully it won't do anything because
It's never a good thing.
no, we don't have a lot of extra
Line to cut off and start over.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you are correct.
Cheater.
Cheater. This one for here. Ooh, that could have been a knuckle buster.
Mm-hmm.
So there. Where's that wrench you just stole from me?
Sorry. Half?
Half.
I forgot you have to take that off too.
Of the two, the other one has a way better chance of leaking.
Yeah,
This one actually.
that one actually came off pretty good.
Yeah, it feels pretty smooth. It's a little lopsided though, still on this
Oh,
side
yeah.
still.
Still is,
But
but not as bad.
No, and it'll probably tighten up without too much trouble.
Now the goal is to get that,
Past that
Past
little
it.
curve.
and we had a cheater on the other side. Pull it that way a little. I hate saying that I had a wasted day, but today was kind of a wasted day. Now we did get the stacker started, fixed, the clutch line put together, everything fixed to make him go. So it is 7:30. I am just getting home. I have about an hour and a half to 2 hours of feeding ahead of me. So I told him to grab a pizza on his way home because Mama ain't cooking tonight. I even had big plans for dinner. Not happening now. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how bailing goes. Oh, and I have a meeting tomorrow night that I only remember because I got a text for it today. So, yeah, I am going to... the sheep are all angry. So I am going to haul my hay. I have a pickup full of trash. And I am just going to leave it until tomorrow. I'm going to haul my hay, feed my sheep, water my sheep, because that is a twice a day ordeal. And yeah, we'll just, I gotta pull down that stack. So yeah, we'll just see y'all tomorrow. Well, I thought I was done for the night. However, oh, I gotta feed the little cat. However, my husband, hey, get out here. Left the key on in the car this morning. Cannel. Oh, and I don't have a wallet. Anyway, yeah, my husband left the key on the car. So I have to go all the way back. I just got up to the house done feeding. And he called me, "What you doing?" At least he's not telling me he's stuck and I have to pull him out of water. I just have to jump him. So now I have to go make sure I have jumper cables and go back to town.
it any better.
Yeah, well, story of our lives. I'm just glad he didn't call to tell me I'm stuck.
Well,
he needed to pull me out.
This is probably a little simpler.